All right, so Nina, we are all set. I'm going to leave the book with you. It's all tabbed out. It's got the card on it. You have your copy of the receipt. But before I leave, please, real quick, I know you're in a hurry.
Rod, I really have to go.
Okay, so I'm going to talk
fast.
fast.
I gave you enough time.
It's worth it. It's so worth it. I promise you're going to love it. I'm going to talk fast like I always do, okay? 10 minutes, that's all.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, I'll make it 2. 2.5 and we're good. So Nina, what do people spend more time with than anything else in today's world? Their mobile phone.
I thought you said user-friendly.
Yes, this takes care of all those people that are financially stable, that can actually pay their bills, that can re-roof their house, that can actually hire a plumber and pay you, right?
Right.
But guess what? We're forgetting about those other people, the younger generation that's growing up and getting more mature and actually getting good jobs and saving their money or inheriting our money, for God's sake. Not to mention all those other people that are maybe 50 years old, 45 or 30 that actually are getting more savvy. What I want to do is I want to make sure that I don't limit you to your exposure. I want to maximize your exposure. So I got you.
That's what internet's for, Todd.
Yes, and I believe that, but I also believe that things are changing. And I believe that more and more people want to do things from the palm of their hand. We sleep with this. It's our alarm clock. We don't leave home without it. 24 hours a day, it's within arm's reach.
Yes,
Are you agree?
That's my lifeline.
So what are you doing to generate new business on these devices, knowing that people spend that much time with them?
I thought I was on Google. I talk to Google on my phone.
Let me ask you a question. When you do social media, which I know you do on your phone, are you on your Safari or where are you at? Do you type in
That little
Facebook?
button on my phone.
That's called an app.
Right.
67% of the time when you're on a smartphone, you're in an app. Whether it's the weather app, whether it's social media, whether it's CNN, Fox News, a game app, Pandora, anything, right?
Right.
So what we do is we utilize apps. We don't target them, but we utilize them. When you're on a smartphone, it has built-in GPS. It's called location services, so it tracks you.
I turn all that off.
Well, you know what? But I find that when you do that, it turns a smartphone into a dumb phone. Do you ever turn it back on, Sanina?
I do.
Because otherwise Gas Buddy won't work. And I know you love Gas Buddy. It won't work without it.
You're right. You're
so some people do, but most people don't even know how to turn it on or off. The people that don't, I'm able to find out their every move, where they go, when they're there, how long they're there for. Not to mention, I get all their information about their queries, anything that they search for, look for, anything. I have more information on that individual than they can imagine. Now, I don't do that personally, but I utilize that technology, and I serve banner ads on mobile devices inside of apps where people spend 67% of their time, and I target the right people at the right place at the right time using technology. So what I do is I have 2 packages available. The only one I want to talk to you about today is, imagine if I told you I would give you, I'd print 20,000 business cards every month for you.
Right.
I'd pass those cards out within a 5 to 60 mile radius around your business.
Right.
I'll only pass them out tonight when you're open, because I never want someone to call you and you not be there to answer the phone.
Well, we always answer the phone.
Good. So we can do it 24 hours a day. You're a difference from a lot of people. Different. I'm going to make sure that it's somewhat relevant. Either by the banner ad that I create, where it's real targeted.
So are you telling me these are those things that when I'm playing a game
that you
or
hate
on Pinterest,
that you don't like?
I hate those.
Yes, and that's the best news ever. You want to know why? The reason why I think you hate them is because they're not relevant and they're not local.
They have nothing to do with what I'm looking
Remember
for.
where I took you to dinner last time when we signed up last year, and I owe you, by the way?
Yes.
Castelli's?
Yes.
Imagine if you seen one of those intrusive banners that you hate, and it said buy one, get one free at Castelli's. Would that change your opinion?
Definitely.
How about the car wash down the street, Executive, if it was a $5 car wash?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're changing the dynamics of it, because when people are on these phones, they want it local, they want it now. So imagine if...
So you're saying if somebody's going to look for me now on their phone, they're going to find me and find that banner thing you're talking about?
I'm not guaranteeing you that everyone's going to be able to find you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to guarantee you that I'm going to give you maximum exposure on a device that people don't leave home without, that they're within arm's reach 24 hours a day. I'm going to give you...
Todd, I got to stop you.
Yes.
You said the same thing about the book.
And
we're happy. We're happy with the book.
I'm never going to jeopardize my...
He told me not to spend $1 more with that Todd.
I don't think of it as a cost. I think of it more as an investment. Now, let me tell you one thing. I'm never, ever going to jeopardize my relationship that I've worked hard for all these years over a $100 a month program if I wasn't 100% confident that it would work for you. Couple things, though. One, don't go looking for this banner ad, because it's not designed for you to see it. What I need you to do is I need you to look at my analytics that I give you every month, the reporting, which you get every month, and then I need you to continue to do what you guys do and ask every customer where they found you, but add in one more thing. Did you find me on mobile? And if you do that, the 2 of them are going to make sense by the end of the month. The other thing is you can change this banner ad anytime you want, from air or from plumbing to water heaters to sewer and drain, anytime you want.
Well, he did say we want to do leak detection. That's
We
a
can
big thing
try
for
that
us.
one. Then as
Okay.
that works and I prove it to you, we can either add more, we can change the banner. There is a charge.
So $1,200 for the whole year. Is that
Sunita,
what
let
we're
me give
talking
you
about?
something real quick. You told me earlier that your average customer is worth $150.
Or a little bit more.
You told me
Yeah.
that your closing ratio is over 50%.
Right.
So I have a plumber right now that's actually doing this here locally. He got 7 calls his first month. Now let's use your scenario.
Okay.
7 calls divided by a 50% closing ratio is 3 calls times the average customer of $150. That's $450. If you sat at a slot machine and put $100 in and pulled it and got $450, I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty happy. Now there's no guarantee in life, there's no guarantee in advertising, but I will tell you this. Knowing what I did for you in this book, I only hope that you trust me enough to know, and knowing that the company that I partnered up with represents McDonald's, Home Depot, Sears, State Farm, Allstate. They've been doing it for 10 years. You're in good hands, as Allstate would say.
Okay.
Let's
Makes
do
sense.
this. Between the phone book and your new banner ad program, I think I got both markets covered. Remember the survey that I showed you, the 20-year-olds to the 80-year-olds?
Mm-hmm.
We got that part covered with that. Now let's cover the part that we haven't been covering. All I need is a couple signatures. I'll work hard for you. I'll create the banner ad, the landing page. I'll even send you a proof.
And when can you make this happen?
I'm going to do it now. It's before the 20th of the month. It's the 18th, so I'll turn it in. It'll be live by the 1st of September. I'll send you a proof on this, the landing page and the banner, 3 days before it goes live. After that, it goes live. The beginning of the following month, you'll have your first analytics report. Only question is how long will it take you before you call me to ask to add some more?
I don't know. How long will it take you to tell me I made money?
Hey, about 1 month. Deal?
Deal.
All right. You're a hard sell.